Hey, I'm Kev Kim. Welcome back to TTL Man 2 Ride on the Edge Harder has. We're back in the Irish Championship round the Kenmare circuit, 3 laps round the just under 4 mile long circuit. 8 mile long circuit, should I say. And we do have some perks to use, or perk points to use, so what should we use them on? So we've got quite a lot of engineers, influence as well. But they all increase our reputation. Our reputation's above where it needs to be at this stage now. We can enter anything with our reputation, so we don't really need to be thinking about influence. So potential restart rate slightly reduced. What's the mechanics one? Very slightly reduces time spent on pit stops. We definitely don't need that. So engineers it is then. Should we go for tyre wear is very slightly reduced, as we have got 9 other competitors. So we've got half the field to be Kawasaki's, then a couple of fellow Hondas and a couple of BMWs as well here. So our personal record's 349.8. See what we can do on our Honda then. Back on this after riding our BMW last time out. Maybe didn't like the BMW as much as I thought I would. Like, it handles wonderfully, it's just being on the brakes. Have to try and take the lead. Nicely done. A little bit wide there. As we go downhill into a never ending left-handers. We've got a little kind of chicane here, which we have to turn left at as well. That'd be helpful. Keep going. Can't fall too far back. We need to... Oh, great. Oh, God, we survived the bump. That's really happened. And then we don't survive that. Even though, no, they're unaffected by that. We're the only rider in the field that's affected by that. Gotta love that. I mean, we're not really in the Irish Championship anyway this season because we missed a round, but it is disappointing you're not even given a chance sometimes, it feels like. To try and get to the top 5. Oh my God, you're cutting our nose off, fellow Honda. Oh, went very wide there. Don't go straight ahead this time. Go around here, got some bumps. Nicely around the outside of that rider. It's heavy braking, isn't it? Bit wide. But at least we've got the bike stopped. We've got another bump here. Are we back in third, I think? I think we just got the top 2 to chase down. Which I do not mind at all. Oh my God, why is the bike going in the air there? I think I forget with the upgrades, the bike is actually quite lighter now, isn't it? Maybe we should have used the ballast one if we had that available. I don't think we did though. Oh my God, bike, yeah, it's going in the air everywhere. Well, it feels like it is. So I remember at the end of the circuit, this is where we kind of lose time as well. Right in the final corner, I know we've been beaten to the line here previously. So we've got to be careful of that. How many imaginary bumps are there for us compared to the rest of the field? Oh, we're 8 seconds back despite 3 crashes on the opening lap. That is not bad then, that shows we've got pace. Oh god, turn bike. And then the front wheel goes in the air when we accelerate. Great combo that is. So don't turn that much to the right, just turn left. There we go. So that's avoided one of the crashes we've had. So you've got to remember, right at the end of this kind of straight here, this bump. There you go, that's avoided 2 of them. I know we had 4 crashes, didn't we? Got away with 1 there. So I think we're sitting in a safe 3rd here. This is our good section as well. Oh my god, what the hell? I think that's too much brake. Again, don't get feedback, so you only have to guess. But the way the bike went, I think that was too much brake there. There we go, that's better through there. And then the bike goes absolutely wide when we hit the brakes again. Then we've got some bumps. Oh, a bump. And then we've got the hairpin. Nicely slowed down. We've got some more bumps. See, it's coming back to us, this circuit. Oh my god, the bike was friggin' unstable there. So we might be catching up to 2nd now. Remember, they apex this corner. Even later than normal, because we're not turning left at the normal left. And downhill. Mostly flat out, not full throttle everywhere though. That's why. Looks like we're setting for 3rd this race then. Let's go for the left. Go over the bump. Do a 359. That's with 2 crashes that. So they're actually doing around that 351 mark. The leader. Oh my god, I can't get the bike. We carried too much speed in the first part. Again, we turned in way too late into that corner. And again, hitting the brakes. That's so inconsistent. least it feels inconsistent, that does. So now we're fighting for third when we should be comfortably ahead of this rider. So we've already had our 2 crash assists for that. Let's keep it there. Oh my god, front lifted again and get on the power. This bike might actually be too lightweight for us to take the TET on, because we're going to be suffering that front end lift everywhere, it feels like, on this bike. Even though it's got better brakes than the BMW, I feel like we can trust the BMW much more than this bike. Unless we have the baddest perk, which I don't know if we do. We would need it for this bike, just to keep that front end down. Maybe we need to do some suspension work as well. Make the bike a bit more compliant. So we've got half of that to go. Sounds like we're pulling away from the guy behind. Bit of a disappointing outing though. Expect to do a bit better on the old Honda. Round it. No, from what I remember in the past, it's not our best circuit though, or one of our best circuits. As once again, just switching direction there, bike does not settle. Which is pretty important at the TET Isle of Man, so we'll see. Thought the upgrade should be good for this bike, but maybe not. I mean, it's good for the power, but that's about it. There you go, you can hear slight lift there. Now we can definitely make it through that. Oh my god. Almost gone to power a bit too early there. Just slight lift over the rise. Cross the line. 3:55 final lap. Oh, we're actually second. Okay, I'll definitely take that result then. And third was 18.9 seconds behind us in the end. What the hell? Despite being right on our tail at the beginning of the lap. So we are third in a championship. Kevin Graham's won 2 events. Oh, he didn't win the event we missed though. Only came in 4th, I think that is. If I got the points positions right, yeah. Came in 4th. So there's actually an outside chance for us then, even though we're 14 points back. Behind our fellow Honda Lancaster, who I don't know why they're ahead of us. Because we've got more second places, or is it just alphabetical first name? Maybe. So we've got Thompson behind us on another Honda by 2 points. In Rocksmith ran out the top 5, and we got 4 riders that scored. Norman Wales replacing Connor Tyler as the underdog, it seems, on the Kawasaki. As we get the ballast. There we go. That might be helpful in round the Isle of Man. And increases money earned if you finish in the top 3. It's the money we definitely need so we can get some bikes and parts. As well, so we've got all the classic bikes, we've got all the super sport bikes. We get any other super bikes yet? No. So 30,000, 20,000, then 40,000. So we need 90,000 to get those 3 remaining bikes. So before we head to Loch Shan,
Then into the Isle Man for the Queen's Crown, which we did abysmally in the BMW last season. Sections 1 to 6, 16.6 miles long. Should we actually try out then the Honda? I'm not sure I want to try out with the ballast though, because if we use the ballast now, will we get another ballast perk? We might not. Could use up the respawn one. I know it's only 25 though, we'll probably use that for the full TT. Yeah, let's use lubricant. And as I said, we'll be on the Honda, try this out. Oh, we got the Norton as well. Do you want to try out the Norton instead? What's it compared to the Honda? So it's got 200 brake horsepower. Oh, BMW's much more powerful anyway. Honda's only got 175. It might actually be best to try out the BMW then. Top speed 196 compared to the Norton's 205. Norton's got better acceleration as well. What's in the back of it? 1200cc engine. 4-stroke. 130. It means 113. Now the Norton might actually be really good. Bit of brakes as well. Let's try out the Norton then. So we'll probably be looking around, what, 7 minutes I think it is for the first 6 sections. As we've got a fellow Norton in here, we've got an EBR as well. A couple of Hondas, a Kawasaki snuck in as well, and then 4 BMWs. So this will be interesting then, trying out a new bike. Has Gary, he's just staring at the bike. Oh my god, look at that dash. Oh my god, you hear the freaking sound of this thing. Well, the line's slightly wrong there. Alright, now we're going into hyperdrive. Okay, that's why John McGuinness says don't go flat through Bray Hill. Got it. I was actually reading an article about John McGuinness talking about his favourite corners and his least favourite corner around here. And he says Bray Hill is the experience. Like you're just clinging on, like. And he says, like, riders say, oh, they take it flat out, but no, you never take it flat out. Okay, I think we see why now. Oh my god, why are you trying to take us out, dude? Not liking the rider behind us. I might just do the TT on this anyway, because of the sound. Freaking beefy sounding thing. Oh god, turned it a bit too early into Union Mills. Yeah, get past us before you take us out, mate. Well, yeah, he likes the Union Mills as well, like that downhill left-hander. Sets up so much for this next kind of run. So yeah, I get it. Got 10.8 back. Oh my god, look at the toe we got. Straight back by. See ya. Ooh, a bit wide through that corner. Watch out for the bump there. An interesting thing he says as well, because you're kind of pushed all over the bike by all the bumps and stuff you get with road race. He doesn't actually use kind of a foot brake, rear brake. He uses a thumb rear brake, which it's actually quite common in MotoGP for top riders. I believe only Jack Miller, from what I understand, at least from all the Ducati riders, is the only one who uses a foot rear brake because he's used to it. And it gives him a bit more control than a thumb rear brake. Yeah, McGuinness was explaining that's why he uses a thumb rear brake since 2006, I think. But yeah, he was also talking about, I think it's Whitegates is Lee's favourite corner. Middle part of the lap. Was you and the guy who finished 30th do it at the same speed, so it's like a nothing corner that time wise. And it's quite a vague feeling with the bike as well through there, particularly on the brakes. He doesn't, not a big fan of it. But he likes the high speed corners called McGuinness's, corner named after him, loves that corner. Part of the 3 left-handers from hell. Bloody hell, Honda. Get going. Got away with that. Oh, we're stuck here. I think we're faster than this rider, there's just nowhere to pass. He said that about this section through like Glen Head and like here. And they're stuck in one line behind someone. But then you talked about McGuinness as well, like it's virtually flat out. Like 6th gear, 160 miles per hour, oh no, 5th gear I think it is. He did talk about corner before, like that chicane, you actually do take in 4th, like we've been doing, so we've actually been doing that right. So we go through Glen Helen. But one thing that made me realise the most is probably I have to use the rear brake a lot more on these bikes, but again, I don't trust the game handling that much to be able to use the rear brake. It's not like the first game where using the rear brake wasn't a necessity to get the bike stopped. This is not as much, but to be flat out quick probably is on a superbike. But then you talk about me with lack of feeling all the time as you go into the 11th milestone and the section which McGuinness loves. He actually passed someone because he went flat out through McGuinness's 160 miles per hour because someone was just not that comfortable through there as much. That's insane. Like, he hates this corner because it really unsettles the bike, but his corner coming up here, he loves it. And he talked about how you don't pick up the bike too much as well through there. You let the bike go to the right to the edge. Same through here, through Bargarrow. Get right to the edge. Didn't talk about this corner though. This is our favourite out of all of them. Not when we do that, but I can see why people don't use the Norton though. High speed grip doesn't seem to be there. The bike seems to just drift wide. It's not that good at responding. Oh, it's so surprising. He said he didn't like this section that much. Which I quite like this section. Let's head towards Douglas Road and in Kirkmichael. So, you know, that's using the rear brake a bit. What? I've never had a crash like that. We know that section pushes the superbike wide, but crashing? We have never had that. That is weird, man. See, that's why we can't trust the handling model. As much as I want to, even though it's better than one, I just don't have that faith that I'm allowed to use the rear brake more because of the lack of feedback and mysterious crashes, which I guess with more feedback we'd be able to diagnose and feel. They also talked about Alpine Cottages as well, where you go right to the edge, did McGuinness. He also likes like the Glen Duff section, like the sections that we struggle at. Talked about how much he loves that and kind of fast flowing nature. Here we go, Alpine Cottage. That was better, 738, much better than on the BMW. Couple crashes a bit annoying, we got held up a bit there as well. But hey, we're 15th out of 20. There's an improvement of last, and over almost 2 minutes back on the BMW from last year, but Yeah, the Norton doesn't have much grip, maybe. It's killer on engine, that's about it, though. Like, the chassis doesn't seem to be as good. I don't know, that's just an initial feel of the bike, though. It might be better than the matches that are on there, but... yeah, it definitely wasn't as manoeuvrable as the Honda or the BMW that we also have at our disposal. We've got this 5-lapper now. And what shall we use? Well, we've finally got perks that increase money. We've only got 35 perk points. Have we not been getting any back? What the hell? Well, we can't use anything, can we? So here we go then. 156 our record as we go around the lake. So we've got four Kawasaki including Kevin Graham here. 3 fellow Hondas, BMW, and an EBR as well, Finn McLister. So this is a long race. I remember I thought it was 4 laps last season, so I'll try not to make that mistake this time. It's one of our toughest as well. We got some mystery bumps, shall we say. Can quite easily take you down. There's hello. We started into second, have we? No, not quite. You dude accelerate. Well done, you just... oh my god. Anyway, we'll carry on this attempt. As I said, we're not fighting for the championship. We might get second. Oh yeah, the mystery crashes. That's... okay, third time lucky. This time we can't restart. We've reduced our earnings by 20%. As there goes Kevin Graham past us. Get out of the way. Why can't this be a TT event? No, we've just been hit again by someone. Well, again, give us an option if you're not going to properly develop the opponents to just make them invisible. Hey, we didn't get taken out. Oh god. Took a poor line there. Okay, now we've got the visual bumps from hell. See, we barely hit the throttle through it. Now we can hit the throttle down the back stretch. That's why we're so slow around here compared. Look, they can just full throttle it over them. It doesn't affect them. Annoyingly. Feels like we're riding a different race sometimes from them. So there we go. Back up to 4th, I think. I'm guessing that's 3rd in front. Gotta be careful with the rear brake there. Jesus, the bike wanted to really escape from braking that. We're only 3.8 back. It's not bad. So I'm guessing we're actually 3rd then. Oh, we can't take that corner how we want. We keep catching riders there. We're lucky there. Very lucky there to survive that. We should have gone down, to be honest. Didn't have cut that much. Oh, the bike just drifts wide there. What? Barely braked. The bike just decides to swing out from under us. Here we go, down the back stretch. So we got to fight back up to the podium places then. So we're down in 5th, I believe. Does using the rear brake then help with those types of crashes where we're barely touching the brake but the bike just lets go for whatever reason? Guess we've got to start doing that. There's all guy in front gone. So we're chasing down second again at the beginning of the third lap. 10.9 behind Graham, who I'm guessing is leading by an absolute country mile. No, we got Honda battle going on. Oh, Jesus. Getting get by and don't accelerate. So there we go, up to second, I believe. Don't be making noise at me, bike. As we approach halfway mark of the season. It's fourth race of the Irish Championship. Batting for second in the championship. Seems like we're batting for second in the race. Got to get a superb run. Right in front. Have to brake very conservatively though, as once again they go for the corner. Not really accelerating. Go around the outside. Oh, he tries to keep the bike there. Backs out after seeing his grass there. Tough move, but we had to make that move. We want to try and put away here. Oh my god. So we're in second again. 154. That's not bad, is it? So on the penultimate lap. Remember, we've got 5 laps here, not 4. God, those bumps so tricky. The first couple of corners. Just like the bumps on the back stretch, which sometimes take our opponents out. Because they would just ride flat out over them. They don't heed them at all. But it's only on the first lap or 2 that happens, I think. So, oh my god, went right there over some bumps. Like round here. Like that bump, I think, is the one that can take them out. Because yeah, they just go flat out over there instead of lifting. Hasn't taken the leader out though. So what we can do, being a bit quicker through here. Do love that corner. It's a bit like the corkscrew in reverse. Going uphill instead of downhill. There's final corner. It's been a very good lap for us. So go on to the final lap now. 10 seconds back. 54.5. Sounds like we've pulled away from the rider behind. Just enjoying some free air in this final race. This episode. We'll have a winter break as well. And get ready for the second half of the season. Shame we're probably going to have this next season as well where we miss one race because we want to take part in the Junior TT and win it. Fortunately, not one and done with that event. We seem to do well on the second time we do events though. That's how we won Supersport TT, Classic TT, maybe Superbike TT or Senior TT this season. That'd be pretty cool to see. I mean, I'm not confident with the Superbike or Senior TT yet. Oh, we're still not settled on the bike for it. It's probably going to be the BMW. I know, that's how I quite like the Norton, just not as manoeuvrable as we like. And you saw we used to have most of our crashes at high speed as well, strangely. So I wonder if there's a high speed weakness with that bike. Again, it is got no upgrades, unlike the BMW, can't remember now. So across the line, 153. Just 4 seconds back of Dave Keaton actually won it. Kevin Graham down in 4th. We've got Butler in 3rd. So our fellow Honda did well in the end, finishing behind us. And then we're at Leicester on the EBR. So in the championship, we were clearly in second now, 10 points behind Graham. Is that actually a similar position to last season when we were behind Johnson, wasn't it? I know it's slightly less, wasn't it? But still, it feels like we've got a bit of a better chance against Graham because as you can see, he might win, but he might not even finish on the podium then. Otherwise, so that gives us some hope, even though we haven't won a race yet, that we could maybe sneak the championship. It's unlikely, but you never know. As we got Lancaster in 3rd, Thompson, Rocksmith in 5th. This one not turning up. Dave Keaton. Oh, we had the one-off riders here. Finn McLester as well, and Butler too. As we get Swagger. Certainly do. As create the new challenge in Irish Challenge, so Pence 13. Or Pens 13. So next up will be the Winter Cup. Then the Irish Championship Race E. And then it looks like we could do the time trial. That's Kenmare Circuit. Could do Old Blair Forest. Of course, again, it'd probably be one where we do January, February, and March. So we do the airfield race as well. What's that? Training for the mountain course 2 laps. Have I never noticed that before? Probably noticed in the first season, but we ignored it. And then, yeah, for the final part of this season, then we can do like the Spring Cup, Race G, do the King's Crown, and then the Circuit of Ireland race. So the second half of the season actually gets covered much quicker than the first, doesn't it? We do like 3 or 4 episodes for the first, because we've got the Junior TT first, second, then third, yeah. Takes 3 and then it only takes 2, but I guess that's because we did the Junior TT. But yeah, next time, some more training while round the TT Isle of Man circuit. I'm not sure if we'll continue on the Norton. We'll maybe give the BMW a try, as we have done in sections 1 to 6, previously in the Fall and Summer Cup. And we'll see if we can close the gap in the Irish Championship next time. So thanks for watching. You'll find out then.